us till the end. When elves lost and learned to man, Akatosh gave the stone to Saint Alesh in token of her right to sit the throne. Red diamond, the heart and soul of men. Red diamond, protect us till the end.
That buffoon is still behind me, isn't he? I suppose as long as I don't make any sudden moves, I'll be fine.
Innkeep said I was too drunk to drink. How stupid is that? I do my best drinking when I'm drunk. Ask anyone. Ask Aldimnon.
That buffoon is still behind. Greetings.
My horse is up. Did you come here for crafting certification?
I heard that Dominion soldiers have landed at Farwatch. Can you tell me anything else?
Not much. The elves landed, and there's been fighting throughout the area.
My daughter is stationed there. I hope she's all right.
Are you daft? Guards!
At your service.
Welcome, friend. You can't get better fruits or vegetables. Look, I don't want any trouble. That's a phrase used by the King's intelligence network. It means someone's going to get killed. I don't want to know anything more. I said leave me alone. Take your questions and go. I sell the best fruits and vegetables in Daggerfall. Lots of people come by, I talk. Damn persistent, aren't you? Roy's a friend.
Flowers for sale. A posy to gain a sweetheart's favor, perhaps? Oh, that's a pity. I'm taking a chance here. Sometimes I hear strange things, like what's on that note. Black roses with thorns. I've heard whispers of dark nature magic. That's just the kind of thing Roy... With a note? I don't know. That's just what Roy did. He would find out things.
Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in silk, perhaps? No one ever leaves my shop. Interested in a set of new clothes? Something in... I'm afraid those aren't for sale. The crescent moon is the heraldry of the Casimir. Rugged fellow had a dog? That's Roy. Well, that was Roy. I'm sorry he's dead, but I'm not surprised. If a crime has been committed, talk to Captain Arison. It's his job to keep the city safe, so he's as good a choice as any, I guess. I liked Roy. Roy was a good man. Lord...
Whoa there. Are you all right? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinel. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blind. I have no idea. Brute force? We'll find him. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself. A man named Manamarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left, it means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, no, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But it won't be easy. We should keep moving. Well played, friend. Arcase Beard, you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The God of Schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice? Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch.
fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home.
One fine day in the middle of the night, Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll, then? Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you. Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. An Imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one... I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diver. Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest...
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. That probably means it's a death trap. You better be careful. The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here. Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers! Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment? Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take. Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag, once it's done, get moving.
Freedom! Thank the Divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape, that is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be... That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost, even to me. Years. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it. Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring!
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come! I will protect you! A moment, Listen. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nirn. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal... Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly! Collect the Sky Shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and days, weeks. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. You must find your own path. Indeed. We do not face these... There you are. Do not panic. There you are, Vestige. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. I awoke in a city of Bretons, its air heavy with the smells of baked bread. I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the... Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, of a sort, I invite you to enter my mind and walk with me through visions of the... Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events. Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part of the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points, I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls revealed to me that the 5 companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hope to use this artifact. The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that Baron Aquilarius, the son of Colovian Duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Varen was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who say. You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the 5 The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Mannimarco, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner. These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Mannimarco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the Dragonfire. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne. Mannimarco, the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Mannimarco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Mannimarco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Baron Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
Is This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Mannimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Bal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Mannimarco to begin stealing the souls. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be... Mannimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Bal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was... Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Mannimarco and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Mannimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Mannimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me. Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Bal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Bal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction are appearing all throughout Tamriel. If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Moloch Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up, as you say. And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet... And there is so much to do. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to hold... Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. Mannimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Vistage. just now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Daggerfall. It is good to see you again, and I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't... Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the five companions. She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molag Bal. Her soul is in great danger. You must go to her. I can manifest a gate to that dark. Tread carefully in Molag Bal's realm. You are important. After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy. The God of Schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor. We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the Foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molag Bal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you...
You're alive, and he's still alive. Thank the gods. But you don't understand. It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings. I've tried. The Daedra took everything. I'll do my best. Lead on. He's lost.
You! Back to work, slave! Fan out!
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Skyrim. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa, is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster you are! Your mind and soul are already ours. Abandon your pathetic rescue.
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk in life? I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The day... I don't understand. Lyris was always a... Lyris! Is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died, giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself. We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa. Rest now. Be at peace. He's gone. Come on, let's get out of here. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes her run 50 laps this time.
50? Let's hope the beast gets a lashing.
All right, let's get back to it. Act natural.
Wretched born slave. You will rot here forever. No one wants her. Leave her to suffer.
Did you find something? I can't believe it. Excellent. I'm ready. What's your step? All the mining has made these tunnels unstable. Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find
Don't be
you
a
here.
fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manny Marco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe. It's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend? My axe. Oh, it feels... I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on... We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward. The passage is blocked by a rock. Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now. So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving. Did you hear that? That sounded like... No. It couldn't be. Sai. What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai! No! Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai. Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they... Something's wrong. All the doubt, the fear, the loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go. It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me. Did it! The voices, the whispering. Oh, this whole time it was like watching myself from a distance. I felt disconnected. But now, this is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn. And I owe it all to you. Thank you. Let's get out of here. We need to rescue Sai. Then we've got a world to save.
Nearest child.
Yes,
Are you
I'm
all right?
fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Mannimarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him. I just need a minute to...
You brought Lyris back, and largely intact, and she will need time to recover. One does not leave such a place unscarred. What did he say? Did Sai tell you where he is being held? Then we must locate him before Mannimarco forces him to reveal the... Did he? I thought he had firmly aligned himself with Mannimarco and his worm cult. As you saw in my visions, the amulet's misuse ripped a hole in the barrier that protects Tamriel from the forces of oblivion. That damage must be undone, and the amulet is the key. For now you must leave me to my meditation. I must... Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince? There you are, Vestige. Come to the harborage. We must speak. You are safe. Despite many days of meditating and scrying, Sai Sahan's whereabouts still elude me. The projection that you witnessed in the forest. Though Sai remains hidden from my sight, Lyris brings news that an agent of the enemy lurks in Daggerfall. Fear is on the lips of the people. Darkness walks among them. Even a blind man can sense it. If it is truly an agent of Menamarco's worm cult, it may provide us with a clue that will hasten our search. Seek this. Venture to Daggerfall. Speak to Old Maid Maxell and Husnia the mercenary. It was on their lips that Lyris first heard murmurs of trouble lurking in the shadows. Locate this agent of evil. Return.
You're new? I don't like to gossip, but there's been an Imperial vagrant nosing around for the past few weeks. Suspicious-looking fellow. I actually saw him picking through the trash outside the castle a few weeks ago. I've no idea where he is now. Oh, you're too kind. You make me blush. Come to think of it, I did see him a few days later on the south side of town.
could fall.
Present company excluded? Well, there was a dodgy-looking Imperial hanging out in a doorway near Southgate Alley this morning. He was eyeballing everyone who happened by. Seemed like a cut-purse looking for an easy mark, if you ask. Now, wait a second. Are you with the City Watch? Listen, I'm out of that line of work. You want to arrest somebody? That Imperial's your man. I saw him slip into a house right by the...
And in one hand I hold.
I heard that Dominion soldiers have landed at Farwatch.
A tidy shop is a...
Hear ye! All residents of Daggerfall, stay indoors tonight for your own safety. The Watch is looking into a series of murders, and they don't want you to be the next victim.
A tidy shop is...
Here.
Come in the...
The ship's new crew will work out. And if they don't, the